Hi guys, how are you doing? And welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's actually morning. I just woke up like a couple of minutes ago. Yeah, I want to hang some clothes that I had unhung yesterday because the weather was not that good. At least today I've seen the sun is out, so I want to take that advantage. These days I tend to do laundry almost each and every day because you can never predict this weather. So the fact that today the sun is out, I want to hang the ones that I removed from the island yesterday, and then do some little laundry that I have. And yeah, my son he has actually been under the weather lately, and he has not woken up yet. So I just want to after doing that, I want to like make breakfast for him so that when he gets up, at least can find something to bite before I give him his medication. And also another thing, I have this cape on because my hair is really bad. It's actually bad. I was supposed to go to the salon yesterday, but I didn't. It was so cold. So I booked an appointment and I'm supposed to go like this afternoon around 3. So yeah, that's another thing that I am supposed to do. And yeah, today I just wanted to spend this morning with us. Like, it's not like a routine kind of, it's just sort of, it's just our morning. So yeah, right now let me do those clothes really fast before I do any other thing. So so guys, I think it's safe to say that this kind of weather is like a gem these days. God, I've missed this feeling. Also, I think it depends with where you come from, because my mom tells me each and every time we talk that it's always shining. So maybe a little rain here and there, but not extreme cold as this other side exhibits. So from that, I think you can guess where my mom comes from. Anyway, guys, I'm glad today is different. So that means the clothes will properly dry. I want to start with Aiden's clothes because there are quite a few, and I think I'll be turbo washing today since I'm trying to beat time. And also he has actually just awoken, so I want to go check on him. Remember I told you that he was feeling a bit under the weather lately. Yeah, he has flu. He's also coughing so much, so taking care of him is my topmost priority right now. Use this, please. Put your bread here, okay? Oh yeah, put bread there. Oh, good boy. Oh yeah, eat your bread, okay? Drink your milk. You don't want milk? You don't want milk? So he refused to take his porridge unless he was given his tablet. I just had to do what he wanted, or else it would have been war in this house. He always uses the tab strictly for like 1.5 hours, And the thing that I love about it is that it is so educative, and you can also limit the apps that you want him to use. So for entertainment purposes, he only has like 30 minutes, but for learning purposes, he has like an hour. And yeah, there are days that he doesn't completely use it. So yeah. And today, being that he's not himself, I don't want to like let him cry a lot. And another thing, his friend, actually our closest neighbor, changed houses, and he hasn't really come to terms with that because he doesn't really understand. So he usually knows that during the day his friend is at school, but at night it gets so difficult because he used to spend quite a lot of time at their place. And as a mother, I feel so heartbroken seeing him crying all the time for him, yet there's nothing that I can do. We're actually thinking of taking him to play group so that at least he can be able to make new friends. So yeah. I'm actually so happy that today at least I'm able to unhang some clothes while I hang some clothes. Oh my goodness, this weather, it has been quite a while, and I'm loving the fact that the clothes are drying really fast. And so I think today by 5 p.m. all of them will have dried, and yeah, I'm so happy about that. I don't really have much to do this morning. I just wanted you guys to like spend it with us, and being a mother of an ongoing to school toddler, I wanted to just like catch a glimpse of how it normally is. Sometimes motherhood is not a walk in the park. Actually, not sometimes. Motherhood is not a walk in the park. And it's probably the hardest jobs on the planet, unless somebody tells me otherwise, because you do not get to get an off day. You don't get any salary. You are constantly on the move. And God, tell me about repeating one thing over and over again. But the love, the joy, the happiness you get from doing it is the most important feeling, and I can never trade that for anything. It doesn't matter if I don't get paid, but the fact that my child solely depends on me to make his life better, and the fulfillment I get after doing it is enough pay for me. So let me tell you guys a story. I remember when I was expecting Aiden, I had really not anticipated it because we had talked about it, but we agreed that we were to give it some time before having a baby. So there's this specific day that I felt so ill. We actually used to stay in Meru town because of my work. So this fateful day, I was at work, but I wasn't really feeling well. By the way, it was almost the same month as we are now. Yeah, but towards the end, and if you've ever been in Meru in July, you know the kind of weather that place has. It is always so cold, very, very cold. So that evening, when I went back home, I kind of had a difficulty in breathing, and I had to be rushed to the hospital. Of course, I felt better afterwards, but up until then, I still had no idea that I was pregnant. Actually, My then boyfriend, now my husband, told me that I could be pregnant, but I shrugged him off. But yeah, got the kit anyway, which confirmed that I was indeed expecting. I still was not convinced, and on Monday morning, I actually went to the hospital to have a blood test, and of course, I was. At first, the confusion. I was so confused. I remember I cried because I wasn't ready to be a mother. And another thing, financially, we were not stable enough. My boyfriend had not even gone to see my parents. So I was devastated because that's not how it was supposed to be. I was also a bit excited and I instantly wanted it to be a girl. Joke on me now, right? Anyway, do you know that Sauti Sol song? Is it Nerea? I think Mungu akileta mtoto analeta sani yake. Is it sani yake ama sahani yake? Yeah, that song. I love that song to date because my baby being born completely changed our lives for the better, and things just took a turn for the best. I went to work up to the 9th month, just a week before giving birth, and yeah, actually my boss knew that I would go back, but unfortunately, I could not. Given the circumstances, I had just gone through cesarean section and we were only given like a 2 months maternity leave. By the time I was supposed to report back to work, I had not properly healed, and my baby was so tiny. It was very tiny that I could not even trust a soul. Actually, I could not trust anybody to take care of him. So I just decided to quit. And yeah, that is actually always a motivation to me. It is sort of a motivation enough that good things can happen to anybody. Just put in the work and you shall one day live to tell the story. I know motherhood is so challenging. It is actually so challenging, and each and every day comes with its own twists and turns. Either way, we learn, right? I know I'm still not where I would like to be. I still have dreams and goals that I would like to achieve. I'm working towards them, and with patience, that virtue is foremost my greatest one. I know I will conquer it and have it all. It doesn't matter how long it takes, it doesn't matter who is ahead, and it doesn't matter the hurdles that I face. So long as at the end of it all, I know that I'm working towards it. Today, I'm actually here just to offer encouragement and to let you know that you should never give up. Keep doing what you're doing and keep pushing. You never know how it will all turn out. So guys, I've actually tackled the areas that I wanted to tackle this morning, and I'm not yet done. I've actually not even done the breakfast dishes, but what I want to do right now, because I'm almost running out of time, I want to prepare a quick lunch, and in the event of doing lunch, I'll be doing the dishes so that I kind of save time. I want to multitask. It's almost 12 o'clock and I want to be out of the house by 2 because I have a client who has just called, so I want to run and go see her, and then maybe head to the salon, and if I don't make it to the salon, I think I'll have to go tomorrow. I'll have to postpone it. I have the last bunch of laundry in the washer right now, and I'm hoping that by the time I'm done with lunch, then that will have finished. Then I just hang them faster, and then yeah, I think that's it. So right now I want to let me be doing lunch right now. Sorry, let me do lunch now, as I do the dishes at the same time. So I want to, it's just that I want. But first, let me put away these dishes so that I can get space for the ones that I'll be cleaning. And the dish that I want to prepare for lunch will take approximately 25 to 30 minutes. And I decided on it because it is so fast to make, and then a number of you asked me to share the recipe since I had posted it on my Instagram stories. Yeah, so I decided to share it here with most of you. The only difference is that I will not be using meat, because the one that I shared on my Instagram stories, I had actually used meat, because yeah, I could not wait for the meat to finish boiling. Again, it's because of the time. So what I'll be using for protein is Smokies, which I will microwave for like 3 minutes. Actually, that's the good thing with Smokies, although I don't like them that much. They're always so quick to cook. And guys, kindly follow me on Instagram. That account is not growing, Aki, and I feel so bad. If only all of you who are my subscribers could also turn to my followers, I think I will be the happiest woman alive. Anyway, guys, please do give me a follow. I will leave the link to my account in the description box, and also I will leave the full recipe of today's dish in the description box. So kindly do check it out. And if you're a pasta lover, you don't want to miss the taste of this. I have a friend who always complains about my love for pasta because I can eat it every time without getting tired. So guys, today I feel like I've shared with you so much about me, and I am so glad that I have a platform whereby I can always share anything. You know, we are friends, although virtually we are, because the fact that you can take that little time from your busy schedule to watch my videos, like and comment is a great deal to me. I don't take it for granted. And imagine I have 3,600 of you. I mean, I am so happy, and let's keep growing and encouraging one another. You do not have to like have a physical friend. Maybe that friend that you have never seen cares more about you than the one who is closest to you. So I don't take you guys for granted. But the anytime that I get a single new subscriber, I'm always over the moon, because that is another friend that I've made. And yeah, that is why I always take it upon me to reply each and every one of you, because I really do love seeing your comments, and your inputs on a video that I've posted matter so much to me. So thank you so much, and always feel welcome in my online community. And if you haven't subscribed, kindly do so. I will appreciate it. And I think I'm sort of coming to the end of this video. I've already cooked, and yeah, so I've already done the dishes and wiping the cooker, and then I think that will be it. I need to go take a quick shower and then head out. And thank you guys so much for joining me and for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and do not forget to comment. I'm waiting for you there, and I think I will see you in my next one.